Hello, hello. This is Vinny.
And this is Lenny.
And welcome to, it's already episode 3. Wow.
The time has flown.
It sure has. So much has happened. Yes, this is episode 3 of Don't Waste My Time, a YouTube channel dedicated to educating the public about using social media effectively and appropriately.
Yes.
So we assume that since you're on episode 3, you've been here
Like
before.
us.
Yeah, and you're actually continuing with us. So thank you to all of our fans. So let's get into it, shall we?
Yeah.
All right, so just to review, in case you took a little break from us, we have several commandments that we are espousing to the world about how to use social media. And they are...
Know thy audience.
Oh, very deep voice. Okay. And the second one is...
Thou shalt not address loved ones directly in the second person.
Right. So if you want to know more about those, then just watch those episodes. But today, we have a new commandment, and that commandment is, Thou shalt not be cryptic. We did that without actual sound effects. I just did that with my voice.
Yeah.
So, thou shalt not be cryptic. This is otherwise known as vague booking.
Yes.
And let's get right to it. Let's show some examples about what we mean about being cryptic.
Okay, so here's the first post. Take the kid for an X-ray or not. This is the question of the day. Okay, there's actually not a question mark. So this is one of my other pet peeves. That's for another separate podcast. Yeah.
Right. The question would be, should I take the kid? Yeah, well, that's a sentence fragment.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's that too. But it's just, I don't know. It's like... Anyway, okay. Take the kid for an X-ray or not? This is the question of the day. Okay, so immediately off the bat...
Everybody, you can't see this at home, but Lenny is getting really worked up.
I'm getting really worked up. Immediately off the bat, what's wrong with this? Okay, for me... Why is this person, this unknown person, taking their kid in for an X-ray? I don't know why. What is the why are they asking?
We don't know. So what are you gonna do?
Right.
What are you gonna do?
Right.
No, I'm asking. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when you read this? What are most people gonna do when they read this?
I'm gonna scroll right because I have no idea. There's nothing I can do.
Well, look. Obviously, only 4 people gave a surprise or a thumbs up. Who gives a thumb up to that? And but 22 people made comments. This is the thing about being cryptic, about vague booking. It's asking the people to make comments, to ask questions that you know they're going to make in the first place. So why don't you just tell them? Right. I mean, if I personally reading this would. I did read it, and my jaw dropped because I was like, I thought, is the kid's head split open on the street? God forbid.
In a car accident?
Were they in a car accident, or did they break their finger and they'll be fine? I don't know. This could be the whole range of things. Hopefully, because she's posting it, it's really not that bad. But I don't know. I don't even know if I can be of help because I don't know anything about it. So it's inviting a discussion. I just say what you mean what you say.
Yeah.
Why are you thinking this? It's irritating to see. Yeah.
And I mean, okay, I don't know what to think of this, but I guess maybe I analyze these posts a little bit too much. But I think it's interesting that it's in the large lettering and not just in the small, just you post on Facebook. This is it's not that hard to make these sorts of posts with the big lettering, but to me, it's sort of like elevated is the wrong word, a grandiose way of exclaiming things on Facebook. And
that's a good point. We should do an episode on that because people use that all the time for I did my laundry today.
Right. And why, I mean, it's for this, the reason that bothers me is I can't tell. I would hope that if she's taking the time to make this big, beautiful gray post with these big letters, that it's not an emergency.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That they didn't just get in a car wreck and they're like,
they're not in the ambulance.
And she's like, no, wait, hold on a second, doctor, but can you just I just need to make this post. Sorry. I would hope that it's a little bit less urgent. So maybe that's a clue here, that maybe it's just a more open-ended question, and she's just maybe the kid is about to break their face. Whatever, I don't know.
Yeah. But the emoji doesn't seem that concerned. The emoji seems like he's contemplating the meaning of life. So I guess I shouldn't be that concerned.
Just pensive, just sort of contemplating.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we're good with this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could go
all right.
on,
Yeah. I don't want you to hurt yourself. So. All right. Okay. So as we said, the other term for this is vague booking. So this person says, apologizing in advance for the vague booking. And often people do this, just to let you know, that they often say that they're about to do it. There are 2 things going on tomorrow, either one of which could be very good for me. As many of you know, I am finding it hard to be optimistic about anything anymore. So if you could be optimistic for me, I would much appreciate it. I mean,
I do like that in these posts that your friends say in advance that they're vague booking, because in my experience on social media and on my accounts, people do not say in advance that they're doing it. So at least they're saying it. You can, if you're someone who is trying to not waste time, you can just scroll past it. But anyway, that's
I think it brings you in, what's going on, and then you get even more upset when you read it. You don't know what's happening.
Well, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's more annoying. Yeah, it actually is kind of more annoying. Vague booking.
So I'm trying to think. So you always have to think about what's the purpose from the poster and what it would be the purpose for the reader. And for the poster, she states that she wants everyone to be optimistic for me. And I don't know what that would do, how that would change the outcome of this. Maybe, I guess, if somebody said pray for me, but I
think
honestly
that's sort of what she's saying.
Wouldn't want to pray for someone if I didn't know what I was praying for. I mean, maybe she's hoping to make good on some big drug deal. I'm not. I don't want to be praying, and I don't know what I'm praying for. So.
Right. Well, that's what I think she's after, is for people to like
good vibes.
Good vibes. Yeah. But it's very hard for me, at least, and it sounds like for you too, to put out good vibes when you when you don't know what the vibe. I mean, obviously you want to put out good vibes for people in general, but you just have no idea what the thing is that you're trying to wish. So, if the thing that bothers me most about this is the first sentence, either one of which, the 2 things going on together, either one of which could be very good for me. It just. It not only creates all this vagueness, it just raises all these questions, and I am flabbergasted.
I've never seen you get so worked up in my life. Oh, yeah. I'm really, really sorry. Maybe I should post that I have a friend and he's going through a really hard time. Would you pray for him? All right. Well, let's go on. Okay. All right. So this person says, again, gives a warning, vague booking. I have wanted this for years. It is 99% going to happen, and now I am scared silly over a relatively minor change in my life that I have wanted for years. I have no clue what is wrong with me, except I would rather torture myself than have things change. And in this case, there would be no pain whatsoever to keep things the same.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here.
Wait. Okay, so in this case, there would be no pain whatsoever to keep things the same.
But you wouldn't get
so basically she's okay. Well, she wants the change, and
but she could also be safe.
Okay, all right.
What do I do with that?
But
why is this posted? I don't know. I can't help you. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's 3 pretty meaty sentences, and you think that in just one of them she could have just said, here's the thing that I am talking about. Obviously she didn't.
I mean, I mean, she may have very good reasons for not being specific.
Yeah.
About this, but it just makes me wonder. like, is this a symptom of people being isolated and not being able to talk with their friends about things, or not having a therapist?
That's a really good point.
I mean, because I've personally, like, had really bad days and have been tempted to, like, just write in those really big words, like, I am so lonely right now. But I didn't. I stopped myself. But, like, is it that you just want to feel like somebody's noticing you and your problems?
Yeah.
But
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Because people, social media was designed to be a community.
Right.
And I think a lot of people like to think of Facebook as a community of their friends.
That's where you go. But but there are also several hundred people who you don't know that well, so you have to be vague.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe it's more of a systemic issue.
Yeah, I mean, I just wonder, like, how many of the people reading this are going to know what is being talked about, and what they're going to do with it.
And then we, like, on our end, we feel, if that's the case, then we feel kind of left out for not knowing what she's talking about.
Oh yeah, right. Well, that's a lot of the problem that I think we talk about in this podcast is that feeling of being left out. So so vague booking also has that consequence too. Yeah, it makes people feel left out. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go on. Okay. Oh, I like this one. Okay. World, just because I can handle a lot of stuff under pressure doesn't mean you have to keep heaping shit on. Seriously, enough. My nerves are running very thin. Oh, man. I think this is just like what we were talking about. A person's having a bad moment, and instead of talking about it with friends, they want to be noticed by lots of people and given legitimacy. And I mean, this post was commented on and, emojied on by lots and lots of people.
Here's what I think, though.
Yeah.
Seeing this post, the thought that comes to my head is that even though it's vague, and that is the fact that it's vague is really unsettling. It actually, I wonder if the vagueness actually helps other people viewing this to be able to, it's like a universal, almost like I can't think of an analogy, but like a statement that applies to many different people. That's like someone,
like an archetype kind of thing.
Exactly. Like so it's like someone having a really stressful day could log into Facebook, look at this, be like, oh, someone else is having a really hard day. I don't know what it's about. Yeah. We're all in the same boat. Maybe some, I don't know.
So they'll comment and talk about what they're going through and.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I get a little concerned with things like this, like how bad is this? Because I'm reading this and I don't know if I need to call a suicide hotline or, call their parents or figure it out. Like, I have no idea, but the range of this can be from 0 to 10.
Yeah.
It could be that, they can't find shoes that fit, or, the worst possible.
I've seen people post on Facebook, and I'm not quoting exactly, but in the past I've seen things like, I'm done, or like,
really?
Like, I've just had it, or like, I've had enough of the world. Like, things that are just, so that, like, yeah, we all have those thoughts every now and then, like, ugh, enough.
Yeah.
But
Facebook is not, it's really not the place.
It's just such a loaded place for that.
If you need help, you get help. I mean, and you can even do it on, if you're better to say it on Facebook, but then just don't be cryptic. Say what's going on.
Right.
I don't know. And
or
then
say, like, I'm okay, or say, I am not okay.
Yeah, right,
like, I need someone to call.
But I have no idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And, this also violates another rule of ours, is do not address loved ones. So he's addressing the world, and the world may not. I don't think the world even has a Facebook account. So, like, if you're trying to tell the world something, this may not be the best way to. I don't know. I don't think Facebook is the way to address the world, right?
Facebook is the world.
I don't know, do people like address Santa on Facebook? They probably do. Dear Santa.
Oh Lord, I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, anyway. All right, let's move on. Okay, so yeah, so this is another cryptic one. So, I need some prayers, friends. I don't mean to quote vague book, but prayers for my children are needed right now. Hashtag send them up. Hashtag parenting is hard. So I don't know. Is that a typo? Is that send them up, or is it supposed to be send me up?
I don't know what either of those mean.
Parenting is hard?
No, I mean send M up or send me up.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It might be a Christian religious thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just interesting that they use the hashtag
so that it's searchable.
So that it's searchable, right? Because if I want to, yeah, I don't know.
You can search on Facebook for parenting is hard.
Yeah, right. And then I would see this, and it would. Yeah.
I do think though that it is kind of not so much anymore, but it's used to be kind of a hip thing to do, just to put hashtag. I am guilty of doing this a few times. I've put hashtags on posts just because it looks cool. Kind of cool. It is meaningless, absolutely meaningless, but anyway.
Oh well, I do it on my Facebook things because then I know that I can search certain things. So like if I put that in, it will come up. My posts with that hashtag will come up easier.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine. Yeah, but something like I have had some people on social media accounts posting things like I am at hashtag I'm in an Italian restaurant or hashtag
I've made jokey hashtags.
Yeah. But people, or I actually have. There is one social media friend that I've had who has a hashtag for every single word, but that's another yeah.
Oh boy,
that's for another show.
All right, well, so this post is problematic, and the main issue for me is that not just that it's vague, but that it's involving the children. That if this person is Facebook friends with her kids' friends, with her kids' friends' parents, it is now public knowledge that your kids are having some sort of hard time, and kids that, depending on the age, can be ruthless with finding out, asking questions. So I just think if it's prayers you really need, it's you're requesting. When it's not, especially when it's not for you, Facebook is not the place to request them. You call your family, you ask your religious leader, but I just think this is not the way to go.
Do you think it would be better for her to would it be at all better in that sense if she just posted what was going on? Or would it still be like posting that kind of information and having potential friends of her kids and public knowing?
Well, I don't have children, but I think
social media is kind of a dangerous place to post private stuff like that.
Because it's there forever. I kind of only think that if you're a parent, the only thing you would post them is cute, happy pictures and achievements. But struggles, because this is there forever.
Right.
So no, I don't. I mean, if they're really having a hard time, and she's being vague, presumably for a reason, I would not say what is happening. I just would keep it out of Facebook.
Yeah, just don't even make. Yeah, just kind of. Yeah, this kind of post makes me really nervous, actually.
Nervous because you don't know what's happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
If I was at all close with the person, I mean, I don't, maybe I would ask, maybe whatever. But if I know of the person, I'd be worried, I'd be wondering, I might even ask other people that know the person, hey, is everything going on? What's going on? Is there anything? And it just creates a lot more nervous
talk
energy
and gossip
and rumors, who knows, than if we just knew the actual event that's going on.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm sorry we're ending on a sad note, a sad nervous note, but we'll try to be funnier in our next one. Anyway, I'm Vinny.
I'm Lenny.
And we'll see you for episode 4.
We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.